Kutoka vijijini, mijini hadi jijini. Hii ni Sound Kanti Talk Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for making time to join us. This is Sound Candid Talk, open forum political discussion show, the show that gives you an opportunity to air what you feel and think about the latest development on our political front. Well, another sad reality again, where Kenyans are not safe in custody.
Is our sign language interpreter. Tonight, the nation is in shock after revelations that Susan Njoki, a nurse and founder of Toto Touch organization, was strangled to death at Chiroma Hospital Group Braeside branch. An autopsy conducted by 6 pathologists confirmed that Njoki was killed approximately 4 hours after her last meal last Tuesday, a day after she was admitted to the facility without her consent. The late Njoki, who had a history of mental health treatment, had alleged on social media that her husband, Alois Ngure, sent 4 doctors to inject her and take her to the mental facility against her will. Gatete Njoroge reports.
A week after her sudden passing at Chiromo Hospital Group's Braeside branch, the family of the late Susan Njoki, founder of Toto Touch, gathered at Montezuma Mona Lisa for the post-mortem examination. Present were 6 doctors representing the family, the government, and Chiromo Hospital Group. Detectives from Kabete Police Station, who are investigating the case, were also at the morgue. The autopsy lasted over 4 hours and
not safe in police custody, not safe in hospital, not so safe anywhere. What are we becoming as a country? No, I think as a society we are collapsing. We are falling apart, especially in relation to the sanctity of human life. We are not upholding the sacredness of human life. We are kind of caught up into, not placing value in ourselves as human beings. I mean, we are not animals, and something needs to happen to us as a people to begin to place value on each other. We can have conflict.
Watu wa Mungu, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Kipindi cha mahubiri kimerudi tena kwa kishindo kwenye Sound Candid Talk. Tunakufundisha, kukuelimisha na kukutia moyo kwenye Daily Bite. Mafundisho kamili ya Biblia kila siku kwenye runinga uipendayo ya Sound Candid Talk.
You've dreamed about the perfect wedding, the dress, the vows, the happily ever after. But let's ask the most important question. Before you say I do, are you truly ready for the lifelong commitment that comes after the honeymoon period fades? Bernard Ngozzi's groundbreaking ebook Are You Marriage Ready is the ultimate guide to building a successful, lasting marriage. This isn't just another relationship book, it's a heart-to-heart conversation that prepares you for one of life's biggest decisions, getting married. Are you choosing love or just infatuation? Are you building a marriage or just planning a wedding day?
Reading this book was a game changer. I realized I wasn't as ready as I thought, but now I'm on the right path.
Don't wait until it's too late. Invest in your future. Download Are You Marriage Ready today. Link in the description below. Your future spouse deserves the best. Are you ready?
found out they couldn't stop him. Pilots couldn't find any fault in him. Terrorists couldn't kill him. Death couldn't handle him. And the grave couldn't hold him. Yeah! That's my king. That's my king. Hallelujah, yes we are now.
Tunazunguka kote kote mchana kutwa kukuletea taarifa na matokeo ya habari kutoka pembe zote za ulimwengu. Jioni tunaweka mduara wa kujadili taarifa zizo hizo kwa mapana na marefu. Ungana nasi kila siku ya wiki kwenye matukio ya siku, saa 2 jioni kwenye Sound Candy Talk. Matukio ya siku, makao makuu ya habari kuu ya siku.
We are looking at the lies by which we exist as a country. And probably the reason why we are not moving as fast as we ought to. Now, I want you to look at that scenario and imagine that that is the environment where a law is debated and passed and made law. I mean, is that how it's done? If there is a riot, there is people talking at each other, and it's all commotion. What was the urgency of passing the law in such a way that nobody wants to know what is the content of the law and the procedure by which it's coming? But I want you to see how the Speaker of the House and the determined members of Parliament in ensuring that this law passes without scrutiny, because that's what is going on here. This law passes without scrutiny.
Terrorism-related charges, and this follows his arrest on Saturday. Mwangi, who is being held at the Pangani police station, is accused of facilitating terror activities linked to the anti-government protests that were held on June the 25th. Police say they recovered ammunition and unused tear gas canisters during his arrest. On Sunday afternoon, a group of activists gathered outside the police station demanding for Mwangi's immediate release. They condemned the charges as politically motivated. Ben Kiri has those details.
Sunday morning, a group of activists gathered outside Pangani police station in a show of solidarity with activist Boniface Mwangi, who was arrested on Saturday and is currently being held on allegations of terror financing. Chanting slogans of solidarity, the activists called for Mwangi's immediate release, dismissing the charges as politically motivated and part of a wider government crackdown on dissent. They described the accusations as trumped up and without merit.
We can confirm and we can state with no uncertainty that those are things that Boniface did not have in his possession. Those were not things that were in possession of his office, and those are not things that were brought to our attention. So we do not know why they are saying now that they're coming out with terrorism charges, but we will deal with this head on. I mean, that is why we are here, and that is why we will continue to do whatever it is that we are needed to do.
I think what we've seen is this intimidation by the police, and coming for Boni is something that we saw coming. They've arrested many young people and on the same charges of terrorism, arson, and those are the same things that they're talking about Boni.
According to a statement by the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, Mwangi is accused of facilitating terror activities during the anti-government protest held on June 25th. Detectives allege that a search of his Mageuzi hub in Nairobi's Hurlingham area led to the recovery of 2 unused tear gas canisters and 1 black round of ammunition.
Human rights defenders, activists are not terrorists. Activists are here to defend the Constitution. Boniface is here to defend the Constitution. Yes. When we go for protests, it is a constitutional guarantee.
A government that fears its own people is a government in crisis.
Human rights defenders and Pan-Africanist groups have also condemned the arrest. In a joint statement, the groups warned that the growing pattern of arbitrary arrest and fabricated charges against critics of the government represents a serious threat to Kenya's democracy.
the president himself. Let's just hear this as we begin to wrap up.
The police are trained to deal with criminals. They are not trained in parenting. So, if you surrender your children to the police, what do you expect? Please. Every parent, including me, I take time to parent my children, and so must everybody. Sindio jameni? Yes. So, let us be responsible. Let us. And I've told you, watoto wetu is the biggest asset we have. Their energy, their talent, their education is important for building Kenya going forward. And it is our collective responsibility to make sure that we guide them, we mentor them, provide the right education, provide the right mentorship, so that they can channel their energy, their expertise, their knowledge into growing our nation and making our nation better than we have it today. That's what we must do. And I want to ask all of us, including leaders, please let us not use or misuse or abuse our children by inciting them to cause violence, to destroy property, to destroy people's businesses. That is irresponsibility of leaders, and all of us, from parents to clergy to leaders, we must take responsibility if our children do the wrong thing.
Resha Witi, and I am Ashley Mazuri. The family of the late Harrison Washira, a motorbike mechanic who was shot in Juja during the Saba protests and his body dragged by police officers, is now seeking justice for their kin as they prepare to lay him to rest. KTN's Clement Masombo.
Achelewa sijui kama bado unakuja. Of course, Amos Otieno, asante sana. Kuna hapa ndugu yetu. Daniel, how are you?
Morning.
Good morning from Nairobi, Kenya. You come in late. We are closing.
Morning to West Papua.
Well, welcome. Your word to the people.
Hello. Oh, thank you. Very, very good. Hello, my friend.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Papua? Yes, I was Papua.
Yeah.
I know to Kenya, but I know meeting my friends from Kenya. Women in Kenya.
Government honorably and respectively. What we are being treated to is a mockery of what we are. And therefore, as a people, let's not take this lying down and let's not find an explanation for the same. Appreciate everybody. Please, let's keep it at Sound Candy Talk. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you have not followed us, follow us. And then, of course, keep tabs on Sound Candy Talk to see to it that you don't miss out on any of our subsequent programming. We are here to see to it that we make sense of our politics as we ease life for the masses. Tukutane tutakapokutana wakati mwingine. Mungu akubariki.
Artisan Sound Candid Talk, we provide live UHD broadcast for church services, talk shows and podcasts, weddings, live bands, products and services launches, webinars and trainings, Zoom meetings, conferences, seminars, exhibitions, and virtual concerts.
You've dreamed about the perfect wedding, the dress, the vows, the happily ever after, but let's ask the most important question. Before you say I do, are you truly ready for the lifelong commitment that comes after the honeymoon period fades? Bernard Ngosi's groundbreaking ebook Are You Marriage Ready is the ultimate guide to building a successful, lasting marriage. This isn't just another relationship book, it's a heart-to-heart conversation that prepares you for one of life's biggest decisions, getting married. Are you choosing love or just infatuation? Are you building a marriage or just planning a wedding day?
Reading this book was a game changer. I realized I wasn't as ready as I thought, but now I'm on the right path.
Don't wait until it's too late. Invest in your future. Download Are You Marriage Ready today. Link in the description below. Your future spouse deserves the best. Are you ready?